What timing. Thank you, Ken. God, it's just gorgeous. And what a gorgeous piano. So good morning. Welcome to Althea. My name is Rick Kitzman. Oh, I didn't allow you to say good morning. Good morning. There we go. Yahoo! So my name is Rick Kitzman. I have just a few very brief announcements, but whenever I get to do this, I always like to say and tell our congregation about national holidays. Today is National Espresso Day, so knock yourselves out. And it is also Eat a Cranberry Day. I don't know if I want to embrace that one, but 'tis the season, right? So everyone is here, has a seat. If you have a phone, if you wouldn't mind being sure that it's on vibrate or silent or stun, just some settings so it doesn't disturb the service. No open containers. And we are a community founded on prayer. And so I would like to make sure everyone knows all the different ways that you can access this powerful action of prayer. We have prayer partners, and every Sunday I am the prayer partner today, so I will be at Nona's Nook right before you go into the dining room. After service, if anyone wants a prayer, very powerful way to I don't know, manifest happiness in life. Happiness, health, whatever. Get you on the road. And you can also go online to altheacenter.org. We have an electronic form there that you can fill out. That gets sent to the admin, and it's passed on to our prayer partners. We have about 20, and they will pray on it for the following week. So a lot of action and energy there. You can also fill out a form, which should be in front of your seats in one of those little handler things, whatever you call them, boxes. There's also forms, yes, there's also forms in the back by the welcome table. And are there any other ways? That's quite a few. Okay, so please avail yourselves to that. And that's all the announcements for today. So welcome, everyone. Thank you. And I will turn this over to Rev Christina.
Good morning. Hello, hello. Ken, thank you for being here. I will introduce him later. Welcome to Althea. Welcome to all you in the cyber world of Facebook and later on YouTube. Welcome to our beautiful non-denominational center where we celebrate all faiths, even those that have no faith, seeking a faith, maybe atheists or all walks of life. We do not judge based on race, ethnicity, or sexual orientation. We are very much a oneness place, steeped in prayer, as Richard said. Please join him for a prayer request. If you have a prayer request, please send us an email through altheacenter.org or go to our Facebook page or YouTube channel and just post something there if you want us to hold something in love, light, and divine prayer. And now Julie will pray us in. Julie Jensen is one of our amazing board mentors. She's on the board of Winter's Gift. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you. Good morning, Altheans. So everybody take a deep breath and let it go. Let everything outside stay outside. Let's just be here in this moment. Let's feel the spirit of love and light as we gather today as our spiritual community with open and grateful hearts. We give thanks for this moment and for the gift of being together. We are grateful for each person here, for the love, strength, and kindness that each soul brings into this wonderful circle. We offer deep gratitude for our ancestors, those who walked before us, those who made our lives possible. We thank them for their courage, their wisdom, and the way that their presence still guides and protects us. And today, as every day, we give thanks for the blessings in our lives, the lessons that have helped us grow, the healing that carried us through difficult times, and the light that continues to show us the way. We are grateful for this community, for the support we find here, for the inspirational messages from Rev Christina, and for the spirit of all connection that lifts and uplifts us all. As we move forward, may gratitude stay with us in our thoughts, in our actions, and in the way that we care for one another, for our ancestors, for the community, and for our journey ahead. We give heartfelt thanks. And so it is. If you'll all stand for Althea's statement of being as you're able. God is all, both invisible and visible. One presence, one mind, one power is all. This one that is all is perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. We are individualized expressions of God and are ever one with this perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. If you'll remain standing for the face of God.
Actually, we're changing things up. We got a new song.
Oh.
We're trying a new song.
Then Ken is going to sing
He's
a new
going to
song.
show
Need
us.
some
But
sound.
before I want to introduce Ken Janzen, I met you about 2.5 years ago. He is the director at Centers for Spiritual Living Colorado Springs for over 15 years. He's performed with Charlie Daniels, Chuck Berry. Dan, he's trying to get your attention. Chuck Berry, The Temptations. He's played with many bands and groups. He's writing music with a friend of mine right now. He performs all over the Front Range, classical, jazz, country, rock, pop. Ken Janzen is amazing. So he's going to lead us and try this new song. Yes!
You might be familiar with this. We'll see. Yeah, God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Sing it loud, come on. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. One more time. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. Yeah, God gives me everything I need.
Good morning. We have a couple of readings this morning. First one is from Reverend Scott Albury, religious science minister and author. Thanksgiving's early story reminds us that gratitude often takes roots in a difficult season. The first harvest gathering wasn't polished or perfect. It was simply a moment when weary people recognized the gifts that had carried them through. Gratitude still works that way. It gathers us, lifts our perspective, and helps see us much of life is sustained in the generosity of others. When we give thanks, we join a long line of lineage, a people who dared to look at hardship and still name what is good. Reading number 2. True prayer is recognition, acceptance, thanksgiving, and acting the true nature of God. To recognize the one all as present is finding and receiving our good. After this time in the silence and the full expression of our gratitude, we return to the normal activities of daily and living, carrying an enlightened consciousness with us. And we go forth in a godly way from invisible being to visible expression. Even as completed example is the perfect expression of the perfect principle in the science of mathematics. Nona Brooks, Divine Science Minister and founder of the first Divine Science at Althea Center.
Grateful for each hand we hold, gathered round this table. From far and near we travel home, blessed that we are able. Grateful for this sheltered place, with light in every window, saying welcome, welcome, share this feast, come in away from sorrow. Father, mother, daughter, son, neighbor, friend, and friendless, all together everyone, in the gift of loving kindness. Oh, grateful for what's understood and all that is forgiven. We try so hard to be good, to lead a life worth living. Father, mother, daughter, son, neighbor, friend, and friendless, all together everyone, let grateful days be endless. Grateful for each hand we hold, gathered around this table.
Thank you, Ken. Grateful. So as we're concluding in our gratitude for the month, I invite you to continue gratitude for your life. I got this of every day is Thanksgiving because I flashed back to a time in my childhood, just popped right in, and everyone's around this big mahogany table that's been in my family over 100 years. And it was like I could see myself, and everybody was holding hands and praying. Got something funny to tell you. That's the only time they did that. That's the only time. Have you noticed that Thanksgiving Day, most people gather together and they pray? Now, not in some families, they do it all the time. But it's just funny that it got me thinking, every day is Thanksgiving. Because when we give gratitude, it comes back to us. In these teachings, Nona Brooks, one of the founders of this amazing center over 100 years ago, she read the Bible, and she read many other texts, and everything that is consistent, other than love and compassion, is gratitude. There is scientific evidence that gratitude changes our neural pathways. Isn't that amazing? It's like a sacred geometry in our system. They can measure it on a scale in our water because it's healing. So why do we gather together just on a Thursday towards the end of the year? And that only time, I know there's a history behind it, but it needs to be every day. Every day, waking up with gratitude. I've said many times, probably for the past 10 years, I've been saying every time I open my eyes, thank you. Because that's when it's a good day. Because you're still here. It's a good day. You're breathing. You're able to walk. I mean, this morning I heard my hip pop, went, oh, okay. But, but at least I can feel it. That's gratitude that my neural pathways are working. I can hear all of those little things. Because in this day and age, you can find so many things that to be grateful for. It's right there. It's in our media, in our news, in our neighborhood. So many things not to be grateful. You realize that's designed on purpose? It's time for us to take back our mind. Really? Yes. Take back your mind. That quote is Science of Mathematics. A little background on me, if you're new to meeting me. I have a degree as a religious science minister. It is not Scientology. Do not email me. It came from divine science over 100 years ago because these women studied. There was science. It's not the religiosity. There's science, because spirit, God, sometimes I say supreme creator, whatever works for you. Let's get rid of all the names and the shenanigans. And get back to, there's math in our body. And that math is linked to sacred geometry and gratitude. It forms in water when they speak through symphonics. They've studied it. NASA engineers have studied how gratitude raises our frequency. So every day is Thanksgiving. Every day in every way. So one of the laws of the universe, laws of attraction, you get what you focus on. The more you focus on the good things, it will continue to show up in all ways. It also got me thinking about Thanksgiving. You notice that's the only holiday you don't spend a lot of money? I want you to think about that. I mean, you may go to a grocery store and cook a lot of food, but you're not buying presents like Valentine's Day. Just saying, guy, that was created by Hallmark and a total corporation. I'm just saying. Just the spending. Christmas is about the solstice. It's about the soul. It's about the light. So gratitude and Thanksgiving's every day. Kristen, the beginning of the month, talked about, she's our volunteer coordinator, an amazing speaker herself and a practitioner. Vitamin G. I've been carrying that with me ever since she started talking about it. Vitamin G. That every day, I'm going to keep saying this, is Thanksgiving because it's important. It's important for us to recognize it, especially at this time. Especially what appears to be chaos. You guys start looking for the good. You guys start looking for the good. So another lesson here, number 2. Even when you have challenges, work, family, or life, or health, give thanks that you made it through. Ask yourself, what's the lesson? What is the lesson? I had a lesson this year when I've been called names. Ministers, they get it. We were told that in ministerial school. We were told, I've been a spiritual coach over 10 years. I've been a business coach over 10 years. People will transmute what they haven't healed onto you, especially when they see you vibrating high. Yeah, that's it's the truth. It's the truth. They will. So that's what makes you stronger. It takes a while maybe to get to forgiveness or awakening. But when I realized everything that I have gone through, including when I worked in corporate America, has prepared me for this very day. Everything. My first job was at the Gap. I was 14 years old. You guys know the Gap. It's pretty expensive right now for a t-shirt, but I'm just saying. That was my first job. I was barely 14 years old. So I started thinking about everything I've done, working in corporate, retail, waiting tables. Being a bartender will teach you a lot about people. You will learn to ground yourself. I was like, that led me to where I am now. And any challenges, past relationships. I've released some past relationships this year. I had to. For myself. Yeah, for myself. You get it. I saw you. You get it, but it makes you stronger. But be grateful for the gifts, even if you have tears. Every day is Thanksgiving. It's just not one day out of the year before everyone starts shopping or traveling. And I have some friends I know that are traveling. They're going to go to DIA, and they sent me a text. Say a prayer, I get through. I might be grateful you could stand in line. And one of my friends said, what do you mean? I said, you can stand. Yep. Take the little things. Even if you're standing in line, instead of complaining, why are they moving so slow? And all this other stuff, let that go. Be present, because that's what these teachings are about. It's about being present to what is, not what you don't have, but what you do have. Give gratitude in the little things, that you could digest your food this morning if you had breakfast, because you did it without thinking. Gratitude, thanksgiving changes our perception. So if it's changing our brain, and it's causing all these frequencies in our body to raise the consciousness, what else can it do? Like really, what else can it do? What can you hold gratitude for in this very moment? I'll give you one, you're breathing. Those little things that we forget. And even though we might have the busyness of Thanksgiving and hopefully going to see friends and family, or even here, there's going to be a potluck here. We'll talk about that later, of just meeting people and being together. When you're doing that, even if there's like family issues and drama, be grateful the person you might have challenges with, say in your family, hey, they're still here. Because our soul is infinite, but we, physically, we drop this off. I hear, especially sometimes the young kids in their 20s, that they're angry, they're frustrated, they're mad at their parents, they don't understand the world, and I get that. Most of us, we've been in our 20s. And you get confused and everything. And I told one young lady, one day she's going to be gone. Stopped it. I said, be grateful you even have someone to argue with. Yeah. Because you notice when people are leaving or passing or sick, you forget. My mom and I have a very passionate relationship. We were born 1 week apart. She swears I did it on purpose because I was supposed to be born on her birthday. And it was 100 degrees the day I was born, and she was all upset about that. It's funny, we still kind of have a divine connection, even though she's on the other side. Can I remember any really big arguments? No. I'm grateful for the arguments, the fun, the laughter, the jokes, the practical jokes, and everything. Because everything she taught me, even the challenges, created who I am. That's what creates all of us. Even if you had challenges with parents or siblings, and we all know during the holidays, it all comes up. It really does. Yeah, what comes up needs to be cleared. What comes up needs to be healed. That's what comes up, because you're not aware of it. You're not aware of it. It's in our subconscious, and our subconscious controls our consciousness. It's amazing how powerful we are. When I say take back your mind, take back your mind. You choose what goes in it. You choose what music you listen to. Anything on your phone or social media, you choose. They cannot, whoever they are, cannot manipulate you or control you without your permission. It's time for all of us to take back our mind and our heart and be powerful. And that power is in Thanksgiving. I don't just talk about gratitude during November. I've done it throughout the year. A lot of spiritual centers, a lot of traditional religious organizations, that's where everyone focuses. Well, last week I talked about harmony in the harvest. Being harmonious, this harmonious convergence. It's not only what happened when all the planets align, it happens in us when we align. Isn't it time we start aligning? Isn't it time we start aligning with the great divine? Because that's who we are. We can't help but not be that. There's something greater in us and around us that's wanting to be birthed. So be grateful in everything. And the more you do that, it will become repetitive. Because you know what's become repetitive? And we all know it, complaining about what's wrong. That's repetitive. We're putting grooves in our neural pathways that aren't supportive. And you know how you get rid of them? You replace it with something good. Something harmonious. So isn't it time in harvest season, we harvest not only harmony, but gratitude. Gratitude for any challenges we may have, to see what comes through it, what comes out of it, and how you're going to look a month from now. Because if you look at yourself from 10, 20 years ago, all of us have changed. I hope so. Because I do know some people, but I'm going to just let that go. They've been a little stuck for a little while. But we're meant to be progressive. Spirit is progressive. Spirit moves forward all the time. The universe is progressive. We had Aurora Borealis in Denver. Hello? I mean, really progressive. So it's time for us to progress into greatness, to heart-centered Thanksgiving. That even when you're standing in line at Costco or Sam's Club, or you think you're going to accidentally burn the turkey, be happy you have heat to cook the turkey, that you have plates, and just smile with it. Be with it. Be with yourself. And maybe, possibly, when you start eating, you do start blessing your food. You know, there's no harm in it. You don't have to make a big production. Sometimes I just put my hands over my food. You know, or even before you get in a cup of coffee, hold a cup, feel the warmth, or a cup of tea. And as it's warm in your hands, ask yourself, how can you warm your own heart? Because it's time for all of us to warm our hearts. And individually, we cannot point fingers, and it's very easy to do. We've been programmed to make others wrong. So we play victim. We are not victims. We are victors. Yes, we are victors. There is no victimhood in spirit. That cannot exist. There's gratitude, there's harmony, there's love and compassion. This is not just flighty stuff. I know we all have challenges. All of us do. Stuff comes up, but it's to make us stronger. It's make us wake up to something that we might not even see. Challenges are a beautiful lesson. And even if you have to cry in them and break down or scream or go, what the beep, what is going on, it's okay. All of those feelings are valid. But be grateful for the feelings. Be grateful for the knowingness. Be grateful that you can look into each other's eyes and be friends and be in community. So I'm going to invite everyone to find someone and look at someone. Look in their eyes, if you're willing. And even if you're looking at this at home, look in your own eyes with the mirror or with a friend and just say, I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you. Didn't that feel good? Yeah. Being grateful. It raises your heart frequency. It feels good in the solar plexus, doesn't it? Grateful for you. And I'll invite you to tomorrow morning. Say thank you. As soon as you open your eyes, thank you. Got another day in. Woohoo! And even while you're brushing your teeth or whatever, look in the mirror. You will have tears in your eyes because I've done it. Say your name. Say, I'm grateful for you. It's a big one. Because when we look into our own eyes, we see God. Peace and blessings.
Cool. This is how Sly and the Family Stone said that. Clap along with me. You can sing if you know it. Looking at the devil, grinning at his gun. Your fingers start shaking. I began to run. Bullets start chasing. I began to stop. We began to wrestle. I was on the top. I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Yeah, thank you for letting me be myself again. Stiff all in the collar, fluffy in the face, chit-chat, try, stuffy in the place. Yeah, thank you for the party. Yeah, but I could never stay. Many things on my mind. Words in the way. I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Yeah, I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Dance to the music all night long. Ooh, everyday people sing a simple song. Yeah, mama's so happy. Mama start to cry. Papa still sing. You can make it if you try. Yeah, I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Different strokes for different folks. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Flaming eyes that people fear burning into you. Many men are missing much, hate what they do. You'd be true on making love, take it for a start. Dying young is hard to take, selling out is hard. I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself. yeah. Thank you for letting me be myself again. One more time, thank you for letting me be myself again.
Thank you, Ken. I appreciate you being yourself. Thank you. I think we got a workout in this morning. This is awesome. So now is our beautiful time of offering and community. All of your funds and your volunteer work is so appreciated. It allows us to bring people in like Ken, take care of our beautiful building, have events, workshops, and all that other fun stuff. So thank you. And I invite you, we also have a clover in the back. It's like a tap for a credit card. Hold that consciousness, knowing that everything that you give will always come back to you. So together we say here, the universe provides all that I need and all that I give. With great joy I share my prosperity, planting seeds for a world I'm helping manifest. And so it is. Amen. Amen. And that's our QR code. Go to altheacenter.org. It is the end of the year. Tax season will be next year. Everything you give is a tax write-off. And many of us need those tax write-offs. I'm just saying. Just putting it out there. So thank you so much. And if you're interested in volunteering as well, see me or Kristen Engelke. She's around. She's in a cute little brown outfit. We have, where is Judith? I don't know where Judith is. There we go, Marilyn. This is Marilyn and Judith is around. They are gifting a Thanksgiving Day potluck for some people in our community that don't have like a big family to go hang out with. Please see her if you're interested in volunteering and bringing food. There she is. There's Judith. Wave, wave, wave. And if anyone's watching us online, just email me. Go to altheacenter.org and you'll see my email address. Holiday pop-up shop to help people not. I'm not going after Target or Macy's, but I'm just saying. We're going to have people in the back every Sunday starting at 11:30. Nadine Cox, who's an amazing artist, is bringing her artwork. Neil, raise your hand. He's going to be here December 7th. He has beautiful items that he will have in the back. So when you want to shop for other people, we're going to have a mala person that comes in, a person that's bringing in crystals, a metaphysical workshop. They're bringing in their wares. So just email me, winner's gift. Woohoo! I think we have 25 or 30 tickets sold. We are capped at 100. Yep. There's also an auction. I'm even auctioning 2 hours of my service, just gifting it for free. So you could bid on the auctions. If you're interested in being in the auction, go to our website. Early bird is $11.26 for $55. After that, it turns to $60. So get all dressed up, come and eat. Fun. There'll be music. Abby will be singing. And then you can go to the website to donate auction items. And the gong bath is today with the wonderful Greg Wilkins. He'll be right in here. Beautiful time with community. And now, if everyone's willing to stand, that's the song we're doing. Mm-hmm. We're doing a different community song.
I'll teach it to you, and then we'll do it a couple of times. Here's the beginning, though. I got this part. For years, I would talk about how I wanted to change the world, but I always left it up for someone else to do. And then I finally realized that I needed to take a stand, that by changing my thinking, I could change my life. That's how I could change the world. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Got it? Will there be peace? I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Come on. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new
just grab a hand and we're going to pray out. I wish you all a beautiful Thanksgiving. If you're traveling, travel in peace, travel in harmony, travel in joy. Laugh at just funny things about being human. And just be grateful to be alive. So repeat after me. I am a stand for peace. I stand in gratitude. I walk in gratitude. And I am love divine. And so is. Thank you.